Hey guys, Joe DeMarco from the Crazy New York Driver Show. Today is Friday, August 11th, 2023. Welcome to another eBay video. I was unsure whether I was going to make a video today, and I was like back and forth the whole day. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And now it's getting late, and I decided I will make a little video because there are some people out there, not many, but there are some people that need a healthy dose of crow. So I'm going to be feeding some people some crow right now. So if you guys would please pay attention to the screen, you'll see I have it queued up to last week's video, which I titled, "When eBay buyers do not pay up to 48 hours, I do this." And I told you guys the story and showed you screenshots of this particular item, and it had been 48 hours and the person had not made any payment. What I did was I went ahead and I just listed the item again. I didn't click sell similar. Please don't do that. You want to start fresh with a whole new item number, okay? So that's what I did. I put the item back up. I did not cancel this person's purchase. No, no, no. That's a no-no. I don't do that. All right? I let it run out. Now, there's always a possibility that this person would have paid, and then I would have had to end the listing that I just made. But the odds of that happening are infinitesimally low. So yeah, the second choice, what could happen is the item I just put up could sell, and then this one could also sell. Now the odds of that happening are about the odds of me winning the New York Lotto, and I have never bought a ticket for it. I don't care if it's 5 million, 6 million, 8 million, I'm not playing it because it's money being thrown away. So yeah. Is there a chance you could get burned? A very small, infinitesimal one, okay? It's never happened to me yet, okay? Never once. So I read your comments, and most of you guys seem to agree with me. Tag Peddler right here said, "I do a similar thing, Joe. I use the out-of-stock item, and if a buyer doesn't pay within 2 days, I just up the quantity back to 1 so the item is back on sale." That's not exactly what I do, but I understand where he's coming from. Look at this. Rhonda Krause, 73, said, "I agree with you, Joe." And she's talking about eBay has no intention of addressing the issue of immediate payment, which again has to do with the problem I'm experiencing right now. But there was a few people that actually copped a different attitude. Let me see if I can find one right now. I know there was one or two. Here's one with a question. Metal Venter, what if the item sells while the seller was still waiting for payment? So say you relist the item, say it sells immediately. Do you cancel the original order? What do you use as a reason? I'm glad he asked this. No, absolutely not. I would never cancel the original order for 2 reasons. Number 1, the odds are 98% he's not going to pay anyway. That's the truth. But let's just play devil's advocate here, and let's say he did pay. Now I've sold the actual set that he purchased originally to the new buyer. What do? Very simple. I either buy it from another eBay seller, or I call one of my contacts on the phone and I just order a set from someone else. I don't care if I have to spend more than $40. That's my problem. The buyer will always get his item from me. And I've got cast iron balls, okay? Now that I've covered all that, what do you guys think happened this week regarding this particular person? You want to see? Well, I'm going to show you. I am actually going to show you right now. Exactly what I said was going to happen happened. This flaky fly-by-night didn't pay for anything. I did the right thing by putting the item back on the shelf. This is something eBay really needs to address, and they haven't been. Not just immediate payment, but the fact that it's tying up our item for 4 days. At the very least, if a person sends us a best offer and we accept it, the item should still be visible to legitimate eBay buyers until this person pays. And then, as an added slap in the face, look right here. 0 of 1 items you wanted to relist were relisted successfully, which is usually the message I get. But in this case, I'm not complaining because I had already relisted the item. Capiche? Okay. That being said, I've got 2 more interesting stories for you guys. Number 1 is, I'm going to show you this. This is a screenshot I got to show you. When people try and change the terms of a sale after the sale is made. So here's what happened. This was on Thursday, August 10th, which was yesterday. Okay? What happened is this person purchased the item for $54 plus the shipping. They paid right away. But they sent me a love note. Let me read it to you. Fear seller. It is important that I receive these by Monday. I didn't see any options for faster shipping. Please message me at, and there's a number there. If I can pay extra to have them by Monday, the 14th of August, I can Zelly the difference today. Thanks in advance. Guys, I implore you, never, ever do this kind of thing, okay? Now, if the person asks you ahead of time for rush shipping, and if you want to do that, that's your right, and that's your business. Do what works for you. For Christ's sake, what is my favorite saying, guys? What is the one saying I love to use? Rush deals never work. Now, although it says, where's the timestamp on here? Right here. See, it says 8:24. That's Pacific time. It was 10:24 my time, and I had already taken a load to the UPS store and the post office. I'm not going back again. That was Thursday. The earliest I could have shipped this item would have been today, which is Friday. And as you know, UPS doesn't work on Saturday, and there's no way in hell he would have gotten them on Monday. So I canceled, and I selected problem with the buyer's address, and I went out of my way to write to this guy, and I said, you cannot change the shipping terms after you make a purchase. You can only do that ahead of time. And then I went on to say, please purchase these from a seller that's closer to your area. And Zelly, I don't even have that, okay? But don't ever take a transaction off eBay. You'll lose all your seller protection. eBay needs to see exactly how the deal went down. And that's one thing I will always praise eBay for. As long as they can see in writing that the buyer is taking the transaction off eBay or changing the terms after the sale is made, they will always back you. Okay? They will always back you. They're very good like that. So that's my second thing. Sales this week were very unusual. I had some booming days and I had some dead days. Once a month, I encounter a day that just won't stop giving, meaning a sale will come in, and as quick as I'm packing up that order, 2 more sales are coming in on its heels. And I had one of those days this week. But I want to go back and tell you about the experiment that I conducted last Friday when I turned my promoted listings off for 24 hours. You may remember I did it the week previously, and I scored 9 sales, and it was an epic win. This time, it was an epic fail. I sold nothing. Nothing from Friday afternoon whatever time it was that I turned them off, till Saturday afternoon. And I turned them back on. As soon as I turned them back on, it took maybe 2 hours, but then the sales kicked in and everything went back to normal. A question was posed to myself and others, and I have checked the powers that be, and I can answer this question emphatically right now on the air. The question is, if you engage promoted listings right now, how long does it take for your listings to start being promoted? I have seen a lot of misinformation about this, okay? And I've talked to the team, the promoted listings team, okay? So I do know what I'm talking about. They said it takes approximately 15 minutes. 15 minutes for your items to start being boosted. Conversely, if you are promoting your items and you decide to end the promotion, it could take 2 hours. Guys, you can take that to the bank because I talked to the promoted listings team last week, mano a mano, okay? And that's basically all I'm going to be talking about today, guys. I just thought you guys would be interested in how things worked out, and I hope you found this video helpful. Please remember that I'm Crazy New York Driver and you're not. I hope you make a ton of eBay sales this week. Rock on and peace. And by the way, I've been having a problem with my Screencast-O-Matic where it's cutting off material on the left side and the right side. And it's been doing this for a long time. I don't know why. But when I make the video, it looks fine. When I edit the video, it looks fine. But when I put it up, it's cut off on the sides. So it's not you, it's me. Thank you for watching. Rock on and peace.